Hello everybody, Floppy Hat Photos back here again for another random rant. And today's random rant is about poor customer service. Again, surprisingly, we seem to have no good customer service in our country anymore. I shouldn't say no good, that's bad. We have very fleeting good customer service in our country anymore. I'm literally still just days outside of my second foot surgery. This one was much worse on me. It's they cut a bunch of meat away trying to get rid of the infection, the staph infection and all that, and they really were rooting around in my foot, so it's hurting like hell. Trying to do as little walking as possible. Heading in the store, I didn't take my crutches because I was going to be pushing a shopping cart. I can't push shopping cart on crutches both. And I headed into a store that I'm going to call out, and it's Northern Tool, right up here in Des Moines. And this is New Year's Day, so they opened up 9 a.m. I thought they opened up at 8, so I was sitting in the parking lot an hour, not really a big deal. I camped up here overnight, so it wasn't like I was, concerned about anything, so it was no problem there. Waited around, they opened the door, I went in and stuff. I basically grabbed my cart, kind of limping around. There was really nobody there to greet you. I was like, okay, whatever, kind of wandered through the store. I found what I was looking for, the first on my list. I had a giant list of stuff. As some of you know, and some of you don't know, I had a garage fire and I lost virtually every single tool I own. And Northern Tool seemed to have a little bit better quality than some places, a little less than others, but they seem to have pretty good pricing on some items. And I had probably, I wasn't sure I was going to get it all today, but I don't know if they have it in stock. I had to order some of it. I understand all that. But I had probably $5,000 worth of stuff that I need to replace. That I was, in the research is looking at Northern Tools where I'm probably going to replace this stuff at. The very first thing I wanted to replace, or we needed to buy new, not to replace even, was a propane hose for a new Wave 3 catalytic heater I bought for camping. And nobody in town that I could find last night had it, so I slept in the van cold with a much inferior heater, but that not their problem. I got there, I basically found the propane tank, the hoses and stuff, whatever, found them, and I was like, okay, stand there and hang. I saw a guy come down the main aisle, and I holler, excuse me, sir, can I get some help? And he goes, I'll send somebody over. Didn't ask what it's about, did not just, I'll send somebody over. And I thought, hell, okay, whatever. So I'm sitting there stuff, and I wait for, I don't know, a good 10 minutes. This is not that big a store, and there's literally 3 people in the store right now. I saw 7 employees, and there's 3 customers that walked in. I was the third of the 2 that walked in before me, only because they were not limping and I was. The only reason they beat me in there. So I'm sitting there stuff for quite a while. They come back up, and as the guy got there, he goes, what do you need? And I'm like, this is an old gentleman. Usually they have much better employees than this for customer service. And he goes, what do you need? And I said, I'm looking for 3/8 inch SAE flare hose that I need the regulator to run from the propane tank to my new heater. And he goes, everything I have is right there. It's all I carry. It's all I have. I'm like, okay, because a couple of them I looked at didn't have the listing on the size at all. It was just basically, I don't know if it ordered the wrong one or what, but there's like nothing on it stating dimension size. And so I thought, well, I get an adapter from here to there. And he goes, well, if I don't have it here on the shelf, I don't have it at all. And I said, okay. And then he's like, finally started looking at what it was, and I'm like, that's the second time you told me basically go fuck off. It's right there. If you can't see it, get out. And I'm like, are you shitting me? I'm like, okay, I guess, like, you guys order it to the store? And the guy's like, I don't know, I guess I can go check. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, apparently your day is starting off this bad. You've been in the store for 13 minutes already. How is your day this bad? So I basically told him, I'm going to limp around the store a little bit, see anything else I need. I was kind of wanted to storm out and say, fuck it, but it's hard to storm out when you're on a damn hospital boot. So went ahead and kind of limped around the store a little bit, saw somebody else and asked him, hey, the next thing on my list, do you know where this is? He goes, I don't know, I think it's over there somewhere. I'm like, you can clearly see I'm having trouble walking here. A simple thing of take me to it or be sure you know where it's at would have been helpful. And I said, screw it, and I hit it. I finally just kind of made my quick way back towards the front after the second experience. I'm like, screw this. And I had to flag that person out too. They weren't asking me if I needed any help. So I went ahead and headed back towards the front. Not really a problem there. I was like, no big deal. Get back towards the front, and I'm on a different side of the building. The guy apparently finally finds it on the website, and he walks in, and I see him walk the opposite way of me. He says, excuse me, sir. I think you're, because I saw him on the computer stuff, and he goes, well, I thought you were going to be over there. And I said, no, I told you I was going to go, and why should I stand there and wait? If he looks and he goes, yeah, they got it online. You can order it online. And I thought, so you can't order it I just said, you know what, have yourself a good day, and I walked out. Because my thought is the fact, I'm asking you, can you order it in the store? Because maybe I didn't want to order it online. Maybe my computer was down. Maybe my house fucking burnt down. I don't have access to the internet right now, or a shipping address, or who the hell knows what. So then the guy was like, well, I'd go check Home Depot, I'd go check Menards, they carry a big supply, blah, blah. I'm thinking, did I offend you? Did I stink really bad? What the hell's wrong with me right now that made you such an asshole? And I have no idea what it was. So I just walked there. I'm like, you know what, Northern Tool, you don't need my money. So it's sad as all get out because that was a store I used to enjoy going to. I'd buy stuff there off and on, not a lot because it is on the far side of town for me. So I wasn't there all the time. Same as Harbor Freight. A lot of you guys are, know Harbor Freight, and it's not a bad place. It's not a good place. They used to have a group there in this Southeast Iowa Des Moines store that was phenomenal. They were amazing. They'd recognize who you were. They would talk to you. They were cordial. They always knew where stuff was. And they got new management, and he hired all new people. And that's a store literally that I've been in once in the last 8 months because the staff has changed and I cannot stand the staff. And anything I buy from Harbor Freight, if I can't find anywhere else, will be online and shipped to my house. Same, I guess, it is unfortunately now with Northern Tool because that's a pain in the butt. And sometimes you want to walk in and pick up your item, touch it, feel it, see if it's actually what you want. So anyway, I just wanted to call out my personal bad experience. Not saying all Northern Tool and all Harbor Freights are bad. Just the experience I've had at the Harbor Freight here in town the last 7 times have been crappy, and the one I had here at Northern Tool today was severely crappy. I was extremely disappointed. Like I said, I got a damn pocket full of money that I needed to buy a bunch of stuff. And I was literally, a ton of shit I need to replace. So, oh well, life goes on, I guess, and I hope they do well. Have yourself a safe, wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I will not be back here very soon ranting about anything else.